Hello. Sorry, I woke up my cat. Hello, hello. We're back at it again with the usual. All right. Hello, hello. Happy evening. Happy evening. That sounded kind of weird. Oh, not the kitty. Yeah, normally she's awake when I start streaming, and then she like curls up towards the end of it. But um, yeah, she's here now. She curled up towards the end of the workday today. I think she had a very exciting day. We had a guy come in and fix some drywall stuff, and she got kind of zoomy after that. Also, she ate a fly. She saw a fly on the window in the middle of the day, and I heard her like batting at it, but I didn't know what she was doing. But there was a big old fat fly, and then Kai picked her up and put her up to the fly, and she devoured it. Anyways, yeah, I'm trying to do some split audio stuff for for OBS, so I don't think you hear any music now. So the music that I have like in the background that I think you shouldn't hear now will be on the VOD to avoid like copyright stuff, which I think means that for the live I can play other music, which I'll still do like instrumentals and stuff, but I'm gonna test it, see how it works. Probably watch it back later and make sure it sounds okay. So yeah, let me know if this volume is too loud. I feel like I messed with the settings a lot yesterday because I was streaming a game instead. Um, oh, that's kind of loud for me, low key. Hang on, let me. I've been listening to this playlist during work, which is nice. Is this okay? I hope so. But it was tasty, honestly. She came up and she was all licking her lips and everything. Hi, Yimus. Hi, Technolb. Uh, how would you pronounce an X backwards? Sob Technolb. Hi, Blanket. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're gonna. So the thing that I started drawing a while ago for the last two art streams, I feel like I want to finish that today. So we're gonna jump right back into it. Also, because she does have a deadline of like early March, which is a while out, but I figure I'm almost there, so I wanna finish it today. What's up, Takumi? Ow, hello. What's up? How goes? I'm chilling. Actually, low key, I'm kind of sweating, so I'm gonna take my sweater off. It was like it's been kind of cold lately, but then like for some reason after the sun goes down, I've been feeling it's felt a lot warmer in here, and I'm not sure why. I did also step outside earlier. Kai and I were spying on our neighbors. They were power washing their car, I think. And Kai was like, I want to do that to my car, which we can now because we have a hose hookup in our garage. So that's cool. I'm pretty good playing some Minecraft. Ooh, how's Minecraft going? Lots of mining and crafting, I assume. Yeah, so I think we finished most of it. We're just gonna do some fruit seeds in the foreground, and then I've got going on in the background. But yeah, this is the Draw This in Your Style posted by Banana Split Lily, and again, she's an artist in the Bay Area. She vends at a lot of events. I think she has one coming up this weekend, but I can't remember. I think it's probably another SJ Made Fest. I know a lot of Bay Area vendors have been doing SJ Made lately. I'm not sure because I was watching Maggie stream yesterday, and I want to say she's also in the area. She said she had an event this weekend, and Cookie Tea also said she had an event this weekend. I think Cookie Tea's in Australia, but I wouldn't be surprised if Maggie was also talking about the same event. I'm always worried about power washing a car. Don't want to chip any paint. That's what I thought. But I don't know much about cars. I already kind of messed up my car after moving here. The garage is like really, really narrow, and I've already bumped the side of it multiple times. So, yeah. But we don't have to talk about that. Yeah, every day I remind Kai what a bad driver I am. That's a deal breaker for me, tight garage. Yeah, the first several times I was like okay with it, but I've had two instances now where I didn't quite make it, and I was like, dang. I really thought it was okay, and I feel like after the first one, like I'm just like so paranoid now, and it's only made it worse. So Kai was like, you know what? I think we need to spend some time practicing every day, and I was like, I think so too. I hope I come out a better driver from this and not the other way around. But we'll see, we'll see. Also, my siblings have been trying to do this TikTok thing. I don't know if I would call it a TikTok thing, TikTok slash Instagram thing. It's not like a new trend, but it's like where like you and your siblings all like record like your like one of those like day in the life whatevers, and you put it side by side like what each sibling's doing. So like, oh, what's the oldest sibling doing? What's the youngest sibling doing? Which I do think is more interesting than a regular like, oh, come with me to go to work and whatever, because then it like kind of compares how different the day looks when you're at different points in your life. Like my brother's in school, but I've been working for a while now, and then one of my sisters also just graduated and has a job, and the other sister just graduated and has a part-time job but is also still looking. So I feel like this is like the perfect time to be like, oh, here's what everyone's day looks like. Can you install like those angled mirrors, maybe to give you better lines of sight? Honestly, that's not a bad idea. Cause yeah, I feel like I have so much trouble seeing the front of the car. Like I see it, or not, like I see generally where it is, but like my depth perception already I feel like is really bad. So yeah. But it's not like, could be worse. I'll say that. Kai's like, I don't know, it's pretty bad. Do we do it like this? Yeah, maybe I'll do like that part's a little bit thicker. Yeah, I think this particular version of this song is from the like Study with Miku like DLC for that that co-working game. I did like a Miku collab, so they're all Project Sekai anniversary songs, but like in lo-fi form. Ooh, my face keeps freezing. Oh well. Do you have a reverse camera? I do. I'm not very good at backing into spaces. So far I've been pulling forward for it. So I don't know if I should try backing into it. I feel like I tried once and then like was also very paranoid about it. I think I need to give it another shot though. That totally doesn't line up. Hold on. Maybe more like something like that. Maybe. Man, I'm so indecisive. Maybe you just need Kai at home to drive in for you, honestly. Yeah. So far, most of the time, like one of us is home, or like we're either together or like the other person is at home. But sometimes, like there has been one time where I called him partially because I was trying to pull in, and our neighbors were also out, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're watching me, and that was making me way more nervous. So I called him and I was like, hey, you want to help me park? But he was in the shower, so I was like, okay, I'll try to do this on my own. I believe that was actually one of the times that I bonked the side view a little bit. Just a little bit, just a little Little bop. Yeah, I think if anything, it helps to have Kai in the car, and like if I really do look like I'm about to hit something, then Kai will be like, hold on. Because earlier I went out to get lunch and then I came back and I was like, I feel like I can probably do it, but I was like, I need some emotional support. So Kai came out and sat in the passenger seat and kind of like, I guess walked me, like kind of talked me through it a little bit and was like, here's what I see basically. Because I feel like that's the big problem is like, I don't know. Yeah. My driving? Yeah, my driving's the problem, honestly. I'd rather hit a garage than a person, though. Like a sanity check. Yeah, exactly. Sure, that looks okay. Let's get a silly little face on here. Yeah, I'm glad the drywall guy actually came today because he was supposed to come last week and then he didn't. But also, it was like a really small thing that he had to fix. So it didn't even take that long. But I think now we still have to schedule the painters because the painters also didn't come last week. I don't know. Yeah, we have a cabinet guy on our calendar for like the things on the calendar, but I actually don't think we have painters on the calendar now that I think about it. I'll double check with Kai, but we have the same calendar, so if I don't see it, I assume he doesn't have it saved elsewhere. So we'll just have to reach out about that. Alright, some evil eyebrows. That's a mischievous orange right there. Being a homeowner sounds hard. Honestly, yeah, so far it feels like a lot, but I don't know, it feels nice to, like, they're problems that I'm happy with having. Like, so far it is a lot like being in an apartment, but I think we're also lucky that it's like a new construction, so like we do have people that will come and fix things free of charge so far because of all the warranty stuff. Because I think normally, like if we bought a used house, it's like whatever you have, that's what you have. Maybe there's some warranty stuff, but like most of it is like you're gonna have to pay someone to fix it. But because it's new, it's like it's expected that everything should work. I own 4 houses. Real houses or like Minecraft houses? Blanket box? I thought you lived in a cardboard box. I thought that was like your whole thing. You live in a box with a blanket. Although I guess, depending on your perspective, that could totally be considered a house. Okay, that'll be this one. I know these foreground things are probably gonna be all blurred out anyways. Sorry, I'm spinning the canvas so much. Sometimes it feels like there's like a certain angle that like it's easier to move everything in. Are you renting to real houses? 1 cardboard house, 1 log house, 1 brick house, and 1 straw house. Are you renting to the 3 piggies? That is what that sounds like. Cardboard, log, and brick. It's like the, what is it? Straw, stick, or sticks. What is it in the Three Little Pigs? Is it sticks, stones, and bricks? Or like straw, sticks, and bricks or something? Yep, their names are Sam, Sammy, and Yimus. Nice. They sound like really cool people. Who's your favorite of the three renters? Straw, sticks, and something. I forget the third. I feel like the third's probably brick. Straw, sticks, and bricks. But then when I say them all at the same time, like something about the fact that it rhymes feels wrong. But maybe it is. I'm not sure if this is gonna look like a strawberry, but we'll try our best. How do we do this? Because I kind of like the idea of it like kind of sticking up a little. Kind of giving strawberry. The Hamburglar is pretty nice, but Grimace is cooler. I feel like I've only recently like learned the names of the McDonald's mascots. Like I've seen them, but I've never like paid attention to their names before. I know Grimace is the purple one and Hamburglar is like pretty self-explanatory, but like off the top of my head, I don't think I would be able to name any of the rest. This is a bird, right? Or am I thinking of... I might be mixing that up with like Five Nights at Freddy's. Something like that. It's kind of looking strawberry-like, and then we can get like the stem over here. Alternatively, we go a whole different route. We make it kind of round. It kind of looks carrot-shaped now, but I feel like with the colors it'll look fine. What if we go like this? Squiggly? No. I wonder what Cassie's dreaming about. Her tail just went crazy. I'm dreaming about that fly you ate earlier? That yummy tasty fly? Looks like Oddish. I see it. She became the fly. Yeah, she's gonna fly away with her tail. But like a helicopter, like. In the 1970s, McDonald's Land, the character names. Oh, in the 1970s McDonald's Land, the character names are Ronald McDonald along with Hamburglar Grimace, Mayor McCheese, Officer Big Mac, Captain Crook, and the Fry Kids. Okay, the Fry Kids sound familiar. Is Mayor McCheese the one with the hat? Like the cowboy hat? Or am I just completely making that up in my head? I don't think I recognize any of those other names. Fry Kids kind of sounds like Spy Kids though. Making it up if I remember correctly. Yeah, I feel like all my childhood like mascots are getting kind of mixed up now, because now I'm like trying to remember them and I'm thinking of like Barney characters. Like, oh, what was it? Doodle Bop? No, Doodle Bop is that like Canadian kids thing. BJ and something. BJ was like the T-Rex. Was it Doodle Bob? But Doodle Bob is the name of that like Australian. Are they Australian or Canadian? Like the Canadian equivalent of the Wiggles, I think. They're the ones with like the colored faces, and they kind of look a little bit scary. Like they're like orange and pink and blue. I have no idea what any of this is. The Spy Kids movies are peak, and I'll fight anyone who says otherwise. I did really enjoy the Spy Kids movies, except I used to have nightmares about the like thumb people. Was that in like the second one or something? I don't know. I just remember the thumb people, and like that kind of traumatized me a little bit. But like I feel like it was scary in the way that like when you watch horror movies, like it's scary, but you kind of like it. That's from the first one. Okay. Spy Kids also was the one with like the instant like microwave food, right? Like she put in like a packet and it turned into a full-size burger. I kind of like this a little more for a strawberry. Maybe I'll move it down a little bit. I'll just put seeds on it and stuff and call it good. We'll get to that when we color it. This song was from the Miku movie. Miku can't sing. Here, I'll turn it up a little bit. I don't know if that volume's okay. Yeah, the dinosaur one is. Oh wait. The birdie. Then the birdie, the early bird mascot, arrived in the 80s. I really like the dinosaur one. Dinosaur one. Now I'm just thinking of Barney when we're talking about dinosaurs. Which is funny because then if I try to remember the names of the dinosaur, like, yeah, the dinosaurs in Barney, now I'm thinking of Dragon Tales. There's Orr and there's Zack and Wheezy. Was the pink one named Cassie now that I think about it? And then Emmy and Max, and then eventually their cousin Enrique. Man, good times. I wish with all my heart to fly with dragons in a land apart. Dragon Tales is the one with the rainbow scale thing. Yeah. They find like that magic scale in their bedroom when they move to this new house, and then it transports them to, or teleports them, I don't know, to Dragonland. Yeah, good job. Thank you. Oh, do you mean good job to Brie? I always wanted one of those scales. It looked appetizing. I did think they looked cool, but I don't think I ever thought to eat them. I always remembered that after Dragon Tales was, or no, was it? No, Dragon Tales was always on in the morning before we left for school. And so once Dragon Tales ended and Sesame Street started, that's when it was time to go to school. But then on non-school days, like if it was like summer break or something, we would be at my grandparents' house and then Sesame Street would start. And then that's how you knew it was like a school break, was we actually got to watch Sesame Street in the morning. And then after Sesame Street, we changed the channel to watch The Price is Right for my grandpa. And then after The Price is Right is over, then my grandma would make noodles for lunch. Man, I miss when that's how we told time as kids. Like, yeah, no worries about like deadlines and schedules. It's just when my favorite TV show is over, it means it's almost lunchtime. Meanwhile, today at the end of the workday, like literally at 4:55, my supervisor called me because he was like, because we were working on this submittal that he was like, oh yeah, we're trying to get this out today. And then he was like, oh, I actually forgot about this other part of the scope that like actually requires a lot of work. We have to do like XYZ for this specific thing. And I was looking for said specific thing, and I was like, I don't think said thing exists. And he was like, oh yeah, it doesn't exist yet, but we're still working on it. But we're supposed to make this hypothetical thing for this thing that doesn't exist, so you would have had no idea like what to do. Like, I'm trying to be vague because I don't want to share too much. But basically, it was like this impossible task that no one on our team would have had any way of knowing. And my supervisor was like, oops, forgot to tell you. And he wanted it today, but he was like, you know what? My fault. We'll do it in the morning. He didn't really say my fault. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt and saying that like, yeah, him giving us till tomorrow was his way of saying that was my fault. Because he is a nice guy, but granted a little overworked sometimes, so he overlooks a lot of stuff. I'm trying to make this an apple. I don't know if it's giving apple. Like my other coworker and I have also talked about like, oh yeah, sometimes he'll like kind of go back and forth on his reviews and stuff because like he is kind of young for someone in his position. He's very new to all of it, and so I know he gets a little bit in his head sometimes. But then after reviewing it again, he's like, oh, actually, like, let's go back to the version you guys had before for XYZ. And sometimes we can kind of predict when he'll do that, and other times it's like, okay, that's going to be a lot of work to revert back. Oh, Sagwa. Anyone remember Sagwa? I love Sagwa. The Siamese cats. I feel that manager life be like that. Yeah. Too many fingers and too many pies. I've never heard that one before. I always hear like too many chefs in the kitchen, but that has a different meaning. But I like that. Too many fingers and too many pies. Yeah, because he was involved in like literally the like start of this particular office for our company. So he kind of went from like an individual like engineer to like managing his own office basically. And he's like a young guy, new father, just got married during COVID actually. So he's like on the younger side. I should move that face down a little bit. Oops. Oh, I just turned off all. Okay, cool. I should really label these, but I'm still not going to. This will be a later me problem. The phrase I like a lot that I feel like I heard for the first time in college and now I use all the time is throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. Like to describe when you're kind of just trial and error kind of stuff, right? Shooting ideas out and seeing what works. Throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. Such a fun like thing to imagine too. Wait, that shouldn't be green. This should be green. I'll probably fiddle with the colors after too. I put all the layers in groups that make sense, but I never name them, so it only sort of helps me. Should I make it a different colored apple? We'll see. I'll make the strawberry a little darker for now. Can't really do much with strawberry colors. Oh, that looks like poop. Should I make this like a green apple? Blue apple. I mean, I could make it purple and make it a plum, but then it's kind of big. Green apple? I don't know if I like that. But I don't really like... I didn't really think about this. But if I make this too dark, it looks moldy, or it looks like old. Maybe that's okay. Maybe I'll just make this a little lighter. There's not many apple color options. My iPad just like dimmed itself, so now I can't quite see what color it is. Here, I'll borrow this. And then we'll make it lighter. I might just have to look over at my stream to see what color this actually is. I hate when it does that, and I have all the like settings off where like it shouldn't dim itself on its own, but I feel like there's some other setting that's like it just assumes that I want the screen darker when I don't. And I think it's because my hand also like passes over the camera, so then it just looks like it thinks I've moved somewhere darker or with different lighting. Okay, I'll render this after, and then maybe we'll get a better feel for how it looks. What was that? Takumi Ow, subscribe with Prime, thank you! Oh my gosh, that scared me. I do want to update all my alerts and stuff. Some of them don't even have sounds and stuff, and so I've been trying not to miss them, but yeah, that scared me a little bit. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. I'm honored. Wow. Oh my gosh, I feel so special. Who was it? I think Psyduck had it set to like auto renew on my channel, but then I went through that period of like not streaming so much during the holidays because everything got really busy, and he kept forgetting to cancel it, and I felt really bad. It was going to waste otherwise. You didn't want to subscribe to the Kai Hane, who hasn't streamed in almost a year now. I didn't even realize it had been that long until Blanket pointed it out. Like, he pulled up the stats for last time he and Vanilla streamed. Vanilla Mochi keeps saying he's gonna stream again and then not doing it, so I feel like he's just like pulling my leg now. I did also steal the capture card back though, because he said he was considering streaming Animal Crossing, but then I stole it to stream Prosecca. Which, to be fair, I originally bought that for Kai, for like a birthday gift back when he streamed. And now neither of them stream. Kai Hane is trash. He is my trash though. Oh, at least you stream. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't sure if I would stick with it. I gave it a try and was like I don't know, we'll see if I enjoy it, but I don't dislike it. Like, I'm gonna be sitting here drawing anyways. May as well throw it onto Twitch. Speaking of streamers, an indie streamer that I have followed for a long time is coming back. Miss Hello Eggy is coming out of her hiatus. Yeah, in case you don't know, she stopped streaming about 8-9 months ago-ish because she got laid off from her job. And then she was gonna keep streaming, but then because she technically makes money from streaming, she didn't qualify for unemployment because she was streaming, so she had to take a break. And since then, I think she moved to the UK to live with Kelby, and then she found a job recently, so she can come back to streaming. So I think she's gonna stream on the 10th? Question mark. I promise I'll turn off my notifications so I don't miss them. Aw, thank you. Don't feel pressured to though. I'm just chilling here. Here, can I shout out Eggy? I can never remember I used to have a little note card with all, I can't type and talk apparently, with all my like commands and stuff, and I misplaced them at some point during the move. Shout out to Eggy. Woohoo! This is the right channel, right? Hold on. Okay, cool, yeah. So she's gonna come back and she's got a bunch of cool new stuff set up, like new emotes, and I think she's got a new model. I don't know if it's her final form model. I think it's still a small model, but yeah. We like to call each other like our, like, not exactly twins, but like we're kind of like, we have a lot of weird random similarities. Like we have the same allergies, and like we noticed that we both kind of have very similar I guess habits when we talk. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what it was we talked about, but yeah, a lot of random things. We also both have really bad eyesight. Random little things like that. But yeah, she's super cool. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, right here. I've got this orange guy. I have all these like random palettes color palettes that I threw together for other projects in the past, and now whenever I need colors, I just pick a random one that looks like it has something I need and I just pull it from there. Alright. You know who else I miss streaming? Thankfully Cheese. Hope that guy's doing okay. As much as I enjoy streaming, I do miss watching my friends stream. You know what? Task failed successfully. I didn't mean to color drop that, but I was pretty much done selecting it anyways. Lame. He did so many cool streams. He streamed Lego building. I want to stream Lego building. I have a whole bunch of Lego sets that I got from the last like 2 Christmases that I still haven't built. But now I have space to put Legos, so I don't know, maybe I'll look for Kai's old camera that he used when he was doing hand cams and attempt a Lego stream. Oh, I definitely watched that. I'd watch Thankfully Cheese stream Legos. I don't know if I would know how to be entertaining during Legos. I mean, I guess it's kind of the same as art, but then I'm like reading instructions and stuff, and like I feel like I'm very prone to just messing things up when I'm doing Legos. Meanwhile, my 13-year-old cousin was like helping me with the Lego set one time. And he was like powering through it so fast. Like, I was really impressed. He was going so fast that I was like sure he would mess it up, but he was doing fine. Like, he made one mistake at some point and he was like, oh, hang on. And he like over the course of a minute, like undid the last like 5 steps, fixed it really quick, and just put it all back together. And I was like, oh my god, this dude. It's like the opposite of my brother. One time I don't remember what Lego set it was, but it was a pretty big one with a lot of bags, and he like opened up all the bags at the same time and threw them all together. I think that's what happened. And then he started having trouble finding all the pieces he needed, and then he gave up after a little bit. I gotta go eat dinner. Have a good stream. I'll be back later if you're still on. Have a good dinner. Yeah, we'll see. I haven't had dinner yet either, but we'll see if I stick around. Also, depending on how quick Kai wants to eat and stuff, maybe I'll just have dinner and come back later too. Oh, I forgot you can use emotes now. Yeah, have a good dinner. I hope it's yummy. Yeah, see you later maybe, and if not, I mean, I'm sure I'll see you eventually. Long cat, yes. I love long cat. It's long Cassie. I love how it shows up as individual emotes on the screen too when it like flies up, so it just looks like dismembered cat parts. I think I might turn the music up a little bit. Was that too much? Maybe that's okay. I don't know. Let me know if that's too loud or anything. Oh, sorry, Cassie. Am I being too loud? Oh, stretchy girl. I still want to set up a cat cam or something. Like a little cat watch cam. Put it in the corner and then you guys can watch Cassie sleep. It's the cutest. Who's the cutest baby? You are. She's like, let me sleep. I should probably use a textured brush for this. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if I'm gonna like blur it in the foreground anyways. Something like that. Oh, that's kind of cute. Let's see, what kind of texture can I can probably use a regular drawing brush. Let's test some out. I think that's kind of nice. Do I have any Sammy Dew textures that work well? These are the ones I have on Ko-fi. That one's pretty orange-like. Yeah, I like that. Look at that. Self-plug, you can get these on my Ko-fi. What the heck, that sticker's so cute. I remember the Instagram post of it, but it looks so good in chat. Yeah, I know a lot of people do like connecting emotes like that, and so I think I saw one. I don't know if it was a cat, but it was like kind of similar, where it was like a really long something, like long bread or something. So I was like, I could totally do that with Cassie, or with a cat in general. So yeah, it does fit very perfectly. Sometimes I go to the mini cat town chat and I just like throw it in there. Just flexing my kitty cat emotes. I actually did reach out to them to see if they wanted any like emotes, because I have emotes on my shop, on my digital shop, and I was like, oh, if you want them like for free, hit me up, because I was like, you know, shoot your shot. But I think I got left on. I don't know if they ever read it actually. But yeah, they never got back to me, but that's okay. They've been improving their stream stuff a lot lately. Like they added an auto feeder Not one like connected to like chat controls or anything, but it like drops snacks every 2 hours, I think, during the time that they're streaming. I actually, the first day that they introduced the auto feeder, I witnessed and I clipped one of their cats shoving his paw into the auto feeder, and he actually managed to scoop out some of the snacks and was just eating it from his paw. It was really cute. And then afterwards, he started trying to like bite the top of it. I don't know if I'm feeling these strawberry seed shapes. They're missing out. Snack rage? Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. He was like, I know they're in there. Low key, I feel like after Cassie got that fly earlier today, she was like convinced that there were flies behind every blind or every set of blinds in the house. Because she went behind the blinds to get to this one, and afterwards I kept seeing her like jump up to all the windows and like kind of look around behind all the blinds, and I'm like, oh, she's looking for more snackies, more fly victims. I told my sister she should get a cat because she hates bugs. One of my sisters is obsessed with cats, the other less so, and the one that doesn't like cats also doesn't like bugs. But I was like, look, if you get a cat, there's a chance they'll eat the bugs for you. She wasn't convinced. Oh, ads. Thanks for hanging out through ads. Here, I'll stretch and take a break too. Just a quick one. I'm just gonna drink some water. I'll be here. I'll pet Cassie for now. I hate when I'm watching Twitch and I get like food ads and I'm hungry, because then I'm like, I know I shouldn't, but like a Subway sandwich sounds good. Especially right now, I feel like there's so many like really tasty food ads leading up to the Super Bowl too. They're like, oh, we'll cater your Super Bowl party. It's too many seeds. I don't know. Hopefully it'll be okay. I said I would take a break, and here I am, still going. It's kind of a break. I mean, I got some water. I have a tendency to grab water and put it here and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be so hydrated today, and then I don't touch it the entire time. I made some packet milk tea today, if that counts as hydration. I actually made 2 because Kai also wanted some packet milk tea. I made him some last night too. And then, which I was like, are you sure? Because it's kind of late. I think it was around midnight by the time he was like, oh, do you want to make me some milk tea? And I was like, sure. And then he stayed up till 4. But today, like midday, I was getting kind of tired during work, so I was like, oh, let me make some. Kai, do you want some? He was like, yeah, make me one too. So I made 2, I gave him 1, and then I went upstairs to go back to my desk. And at some point he came up to like bug me and like chat and stuff. And then he started drinking my milk tea, and I was like, hello, I made you some of your own. Drink your own. He was like, oh yeah, I forgot. I feel like I'm making this too organized. It should be more random. More random, I say, as I continue to do like pretty much the exact same thing I was just doing. Like, I don't think it should be super random. I think it should... This is fine. This works. I was about to say, do you think fruit look at each other and like they'll look at like strawberries and be like, wow, you have your seeds on the outside, it looks like acne. And then I remembered that fruit aren't sentient, so they don't care. But you know, do you think they would? They'd be like, oh, look, you have your seeds on the outside. I keep them inside, like a civilized fruit. I've been getting into cold brewing my tea directly in milk. Ooh, interesting. I wonder if they discriminate. Yeah. Or like, you know how bananas are actually berries? Do you think like blueberries and strawberries are like, you're not a real berry? Actually, I think, are blueberries the ones that aren't actually berries? I know there's one that has berry in its name that isn't a berry. Is it strawberries actually? I don't even know how to look that up. Which berry is not a berry? I don't know. I have no clue. Yeah. All I know is bananas are actually berries. But there's one that like is called something berry and it's not actually a berry. I don't know. I'll just... Some would call this cheating, but I think it's working smarter, not harder. Like I feel like if the tool exists to use a multiply layer to shade things, then why not use it? I've seen the argument like, oh, you don't really understand the colors if you just use that. But I'm like, this is something that like the details don't really matter because it's not the focus of what I'm drawing anyways. I don't really care that much about like using precise colors. Vanilla Mochi resubscribed for 11 months. Cute, 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 cute. Oh my god, you're alive. I haven't seen you in ages. Look at all the emotes. Wahoo! Thank you, thank you. You didn't have to do that. Which is exactly what I said earlier. So now I sound like a broken record a little bit. But thank you, thank you. What are you up to? We were just talking about how much we miss you. I told Mr. Takumi Ao that he should subscribe to Kai Hane instead. It's been almost a year. Do you think he'll come back at 365 days? Getting ready to play video games. Ooh, what video games? You gaming? Have you been Animal Crossing? Have you been crossing the animals? Remember when we played Apex? And then I shot your dead body. I was actually gonna stream my Sims today, but I got caught up on something. Stream now! I'll watch right now. I would totally watch you. I miss watching Vanilla Mochi stream. Remember when I clutched that 2v1 in Apex? I remember that Apex training arc, and then I call it an arc, but I didn't really get anywhere, so can I really call it an arc? I remember Kai made that cheat sheet so I would know what weapons were what. It was taped to my PC for like a year. Sometimes the greatest adventures take us where we started. Are you trying to say you want to get back into it? Actually, where Vanilla Mochi started would be like Stardew Valley, I think. Was that your first stream with Stardew Valley, or was it something else? I know early on you streamed a lot of Stardew Valley. I will return for Stardew definitely with... Oh yeah, I forgot. They said there was another update, right? There was an interview they did recently where they said there's a hidden message in Stardew that no one's found yet. And they were like, oh, I don't like, it was a message about like something that they said, quote unquote, isn't true anymore. Like, I think it was like supposed to tease a project that they were gonna do and then they scrapped it. So now there's like a hidden message that's technically irrelevant in the game. Yeah, and they said recently, like, they're like, oh yeah, no one's found it yet. Maybe one day we'll reveal what it is, but, you know, not yet. Your wife probably misses you, Vanilla. Remember when you spent so much time trying to wife up Haley? I remember clipping that. I remember it like it was yesterday. I had her charmed on day one, madam. I don't know, I beg to differ. Maybe in your head, maybe all her mean comments to you at the beginning, you were like, ooh yeah, I like this. She's totally into me. Daffodils and sunflowers for my beloved. True. I think there's a Stardew Valley instrumental on the other playlist that I put on stream sometimes. And whenever I hear it, I'm like, this would be their wedding song. I bet Haley would love to hang out with Bunny. Oh my gosh, your two video game beloveds. Your loves. Is she still on your island? I know you gave me her poster, but I couldn't remember if she was still there. I might be putting too much effort into this particular fruit that is not going to be super duper noticeable anyways. Yeah, I need to get my dreamy male villagers. Who are your favorites? Which dreamies are you trying to get on your island? I recently had Pashmina move out, and I was like, I'm just gonna leave it to fate and see who moves in. Like, I'm not gonna villager hunt or anything. Honestly, I don't think I've ever really explicitly villager hunted. Like, maybe I'll go on a tour, but and see if I find someone, but like it's never like I'm aiming for anyone in particular. Actually, I don't even know if I've done that. I feel like I normally just see who happens to move in, but I let that happen. And then I think I got Rodney. And Rodney is like actually quite ugly. Like I don't know if I like him, but I'm still gonna keep him around. I'm determined to get everyone's photos who live on my island. I realized that I've accidentally let Lilly move out before I got her photo. So she's the one person who lived on my island who I don't have a photo for. Like a framed photo. Everyone else I've been pretty good about. I have a problem with getting like way too attached to all of them though. Even if I don't like them, I'm like, man, you were here for a long time. I'm gonna miss it. I think I'm just like that with change in general. Like Pashmina left, and obviously I like let her leave. But it was still like kind of bittersweet. Dun, dun, dun. This is the most recent anniversary song from Prosecca for JP anniversary, so it's not even on global yet. I do think it's cool that they had each of the units do their own version of this, which I feel like they should have did with all of the anniversary songs, if I'm being honest. It still blows my mind that their first full cast song for a rhythm game was an April Fool's song. And then the second one wasn't until the movie came out. I need a smug villager, but I don't want to double up on animal type, so Marshall would be good. Oh yeah, everyone loves Marshall. I think Kai's sister has Marshall. We went over to her island recently. I think she has Marshall. Avery for Cranky would be nice. Which one's Avery? I don't know if I remember Avery. This might be overkill for for the strawberry, but oh well. Just really quick. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like this song that much when it first came out, but it grew on me. Okay. Man, all the Prosecco lo-fis are coming back to back right now. I do have the shuffled, right? I do. I do really like Worlders. Here it is, the second all cast song. Only came out like 3 or 4 years after the game came out. With the movie production and everything. You know what? I forgot. So far, I've been doing the inside of the mouth kind of close to what the inside of the fruit looks like. Maybe that should actually be kind of light. Oh, I forgot also that I was gonna give it some blush. Give it some little blushies. Vanilla mochi redeemed first. I always forget that redeem exists. Like I added it pretty quietly, and so like 90% of the time, it doesn't get claimed, or if it does, it's not for like a few hours. And so it's never like actually the first person, because honestly, most of the time, the first person to show up is Blanket. I don't think he was first today though. I've had times where I tweet about streaming and then he shows up, not when I start, but when I say that I'm gonna stream, and then he'll say hi like before I start going, before I go live. Sammy, Lee, hello, how are you? I'm doing good. How's it going? How's life treating ya? I think I saw you in Arisa's chat. Was it Arisa? I was watching you, or I was watching someone recently. I think I saw you in chat. Did you see that Eggy's coming back? I know you're an Eggling. Wasn't there recently. I wonder who it was then. I feel like I was watching someone and I saw, oh, was it False Spring? It might have been False. Who's Egg? You know Egg. I think Egg is where I met you, right? I think Egg is where I first discovered Lee_IDK. Yeah, False. Okay, that's who it was. Yeah, I think the other day I was watching a lot of different streamers kind of in between stuff. Actually, yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, so yesterday I was watching Maggie, and then I left to stream myself. Excuse me, it's 2 underscores. You know, as soon as I said it, I was like, I do think it's 2 underscores. It's Lee__IDK. I had a feeling, I wasn't sure if you were going to point it out, but you're right, it is 2 underscores. But yeah, yesterday I was watching Maggie, at Hatsupi Miku, and then I left and then I streamed for a bit, and when I was done, I think she was still streaming, so I raided into Maggie and I was lurking. And then at some point, Cookie Tea raided into her, and I also follow Cookie Tea, and I was like, oh, I wonder if, like, I can't remember if she was the reason I started watching Cookie Tea, but I was like, oh, what a coincidence, you know, 2 streamers I watch, and one of them raided the other, you know, which happens, normal stuff. And then afterwards, Hatsupi Miku raided Moon. I can't remember how to say her name. Moonsua? But she's also an artist I follow, and I actually don't know, like, yeah, so she raided her, and I was like, wow, that's 3 levels of streamers I watch raiding each other. But yeah, Egg was my first VTuber. She is definitely, like, she is very good at streaming and like both keeping chat entertained, but also she's really good at community building and community retention. And I think I've talked about this before, where she has a way of like, when new community members come in, she's very good about like explaining any like inside jokes or explaining context to people, but also like keeping it very like brief and to the point, so that like existing viewers don't like get bored or anything, which I think is a really good skill as a streamer. So I cannot state enough, like I really honestly think Egg is very good at the streaming thing. So I'm very glad she's coming back. I'm glad, like, you know, all the unemployment chaos has passed for her. Because honestly, when she said she was gonna come back in January, it sounded like she was like, oh, I'm just gonna, you know, do this as my income. And then she announced that she actually got a job. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's like actually really, really exciting. Not that it wasn't exciting before, but it also seems like she's got a model with the comeback stream. I think she called it a mini debut, so I'm very excited to see that. I definitely feel like I went overboard on the strawberry, but oh well. What do we got left? The apple? Yeah, let's do the apple. And then maybe I'll check with Kai to see if he's hungry. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit hungry, but if not, Cause I also feel like I had a yogurt right before lunch, and then I had like my full lunch, so I was getting kind of tired earlier, like kind of food coma tired, you know. Banana is cute. Thanks. Yeah, this is Lily's mascot. I think she calls him Splits. Don't quote me on that. But I do have her Instagram pinned if you want to check out her art. She's a Bay Area artist. Goes to conventions and stuff a lot. I think she's at SJ Made Fest quite often, actually. Like a lot of their events. I found out about her because of that drink vendor that we had at our wedding, but like before we decided to have them at our wedding. Yeah, but she's super cool, super engaging with her community and stuff too. You know, in the artist way, different from Eggy's streamer way, but she's also very active in her community. And she hit 5K on Instagram recently, so she's hosting this Draw This in Your Style, and so that's what this is basically. Yeah, my take on her lovely 5K art. Yeah, any artists out there or aspiring artists or even non-artists should definitely consider doing their version of this too, because I always love seeing like different people's interpretations of Draw This in Your Styles. It's a fun time. What is this song? Oh, this is Journey. Well, I guess I kind of hear it. People really like Journey as far as like the anniversary songs go. I'm not gonna lie, it's not one of my favorites. It was the one that came out, I think not, or maybe it was like a year after I started playing, or maybe it was the first one that came out after I started playing. I can't remember. But it was an early one, or an early anniversary song for me. And I wasn't a huge fan of it. Like, I didn't hate it or anything, but I didn't quite understand the hype. It might have been the first anniversary song that I had, because I think that was when I realized that some of the announcements I was seeing was for JP server. Because I think at that point I didn't really understand that there were multiple servers worth of announcements, and that the JP ones were a year ahead of global server, EN server. So many song announcements that left me disappointed, and I was like, oh, I have to wait a whole year? I've gotten used to it now, but a lot of announcements where I'm like, man, this is so exciting, but it means 365 days before I get to play it. There have been times where I was like, should I just make a JP account? But I don't think I care that much. That might be a little too much. For me personally, I don't got time for that. Man, I'm not feeling this. Who's that? Viet Beast? Hello! Oh my gosh, everyone's stopping by today. How are you? At this point, I should just tell everyone who comes in that they should stream. Cause yeah, we talked about Kai, we talked about Thankfully Cheese, Vanilla Mochi stopped by, and I was like, oh my gosh, you should stream. And he once again was like, oh, I was about to. And I was like, then why didn't you? I know things happen, but yeah. Psyduck. I feel like it's always so like hit or miss whether the Psyduck like message comes up outing me like that. See, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I out you like all the time when I'm streaming. because what was it, like 2 or 3 streams ago, I brought up that I missed your guys' streams. And then Blanket came in with like the receipts. He was like, "Oh yeah, Vanilla Mochi hasn't streamed in 100 something days." Like he had the specific numbers. I can't remember off the top of my head. And I think Kai was at like 301 days or something. Dang, he's alive. That's what I said. I was like, oh my gosh. I haven't seen you in forever, aside from the occasional like I see your tweets all the time. I feel like some of those tweets I shouldn't say out loud here though. Actually, no, it was just that last one. I don't remember what you tweeted before that though. I miss being a chatter for you guys and like clipping your stuff. Back before Sammy the streamer, it was Sammy the clipper. Back in my day, Vanilla Mochi would stream and then he would say, "Sammy clip that, Sammy clip that." Ah, sorry about the ads. I be wildin', yeah. Oh, I guess Vanilla Mochi doesn't have ads. Yeah. Good old days. I still love that highlight video on your YouTube with the, what is it? Vanilla Mochi, the not so English VTuber. Sometimes I go back and watch that. I'm like, yeah. I rigged that bozo. I brought him to life. No, I just drew him. Vanilla Mochi brought the Vanilla Mochi model to life for real. I saw Hattie streaming the other day too. I don't know what she was doing though. There were some guys standing up against a wall. I didn't really stay for that. I was very confused what was happening. I'm not liking how this apple is looking. Whatever. It's fine. Standing against the wall? Yeah, I was as confused as you were. Oh, you! I didn't realize you also brought up Hattie streaming. Yeah, I saw that she was streaming. I opened it. I think they were setting something up. Like Hattie was sitting at like on the bottom like right corner at her desk, and there was another person also at the desk, and behind her, I don't know if it was like paper on the wall, but these two guys were like standing at the wall and like shouting something or saying something. What should the comeback stream be? Swam Bam? You could always go back to old reliable Power Wash Simulator. I think Stardew wouldn't be a bad one, but I know you said you were gonna wait for the update. What else? Let's see. Remember you played the one with Mita? What was that one again? Me Side, that's what it was. Don't come back? What? I didn't say that. You're putting words in my mouth. What else? You played Minecraft at some point on stream, right? I know Kai did. I feel like you did too. What other things? You could finally do that art stream. It's been so long since I gave you that art tablet. That thing's probably old as heck now, outdated. That was like the newest thing at the time. Yeah, you should do an art stream. when we hanging out? Whenever you want, starting next week. VB should stream too. Stream Pokemon stuff. Vanilla Mochi could draw Psyduck. Since you didn't join us that one time, you could draw Psyduck. I think Lee or Blanket had the idea to have a redeem on this channel where it's like 1,000,000 points to make Kai Hane stream, like go live once. Kai rejected that idea. I don't remember if I told you guys. I ran it by him. He was like, yeah, nah. I do want to add sound alerts with Kai's voice though, because you guys mentioned missing hearing him in the background. So we'll have a way to hear his voice, and it'll be like, wow, it's like I could still hear his voice. VHPs will get cancelled. Getting cancelled speed run. What would the weirdest thing to be cancelled for be? You guys should just all stream together and see which of you gets cancelled first. No, that's a bad idea. I just had a flashback to one of the streams you guys did when you guys had someone else around who definitely said some questionable things. I think it was both you and Kai were streaming, and this other individual was yeah. I need to start making my video essays for real. I'm still waiting for that Kirby lore dump. Draw Snorlax? Ooh, that's a fun one. Drop the names. I will not. Because I don't actually want people to get cancelled. You could draw Snorlax and then all your favorite Pokemon on top. Like, you know those, like when you have like Snorlax and you have all the Pokemon sleeping on top of Snorlax? That would be cute as heck. Or we could like pass it around. Like I draw Snorlax and then I pass it to Vanilla Mochi, and Vanilla Mochi draws something like some Pokemon, and then pass it to Viet Beast, and Viet Beast will probably draw Psyduck because, you know, it's Psyduck. And then Kai will probably draw like, I don't know, who would Kai draw? He likes Drillbur. Kai likes Drillbur. And Baneri, or not Baneri, Lopunny. Yeah. We were on our way back from the honeymoon, and he was playing Pokemon ZA, and he was shiny hunting Baneri, and he caught one on the way back from the honeymoon. He evolved it on the plane too. We were like on the plane back from Singapore, and I have a video of him evolving his shiny Baneri. Aha! The chatty do trigger for Psyduck worked that time. Snorlax is greater than Psyduck? Ooh, don't let Viet Beast hear that. What the heck? The Pokemon Wars begin. Also, welcome in One Lazy Panda. Should I just call you Panda? Also, I think I forgot to say thanks for the follow to, who was it? Nelly? Yeah, it was Nelly from Maggie's chat. I think we were chatting towards the end of the day yesterday after I finished my stream. But thank you for that. Chatty Do hates me. Yeah, you said Psyduck earlier and it didn't work. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably something on my end. Mix-It-Up's also been weird because I think the last several streams, like the redeems, like were making the sounds and it was technically working, but nothing was showing on the screen. So I think it's been a little bit funky lately. I know they had some updates and stuff, but I don't know. It's only just now getting back to normal, it seems. Oh, I didn't color the leaf and the stem. I don't even know if you can hear the music. Like, I might just sound insane. But also, if the audio tracks split correctly and I watch the VOD back, like, that is also gonna sound really insane. Audio is audioing excellent. Yeah, I'm always worried because I think the first few streams I was like, no one's saying anything, so like I think it's fine. But then it was like not so fine. I think the first time I streamed a game, I didn't realize till afterwards that none of the game audio went through, so it was literally just me talking in silence. Yeah, it was also a much shorter game than I expected. But it meant I could get through it in one stream. Yeah, I think it was Florence. The VOD still exists, but I'm not gonna direct anyone to it because I don't like acknowledging how much my voice takes over that stream. I finally updated all the rest of the thumbnails that I hadn't made for my YouTube as well. Because I have all my VODs on YouTube. But yeah, I was kind of slacking on making thumbnails for a while. This song is one of those ones that sounds really cute, and then like the actual like lyrics and stuff are like a little bit less cute, I think. I think this is. Because the music video is also really cute, but then I think the song itself is about like, man, like the life is so monotonous. Like, what happens if I just don't wake up? I agree, Snorlax is greater than Psyduck. Really? You think so? Oh look, the Psyduck the Psyduck thing worked. Long live Snorlax. Snorlax is king. I got hacked. Ignore the 3 messages. I was gonna say, that's crazy. Hi Kai. Look, we're having a party. Hey! I've been possessed. Look at that. Snorlax said that Snorlax, no, Beat said Snorlax is better than Psyduck. Isn't that kind of crazy? What's up?
Oh, she has some stinky breath.
Well, you put your face in her mouth practically, so that's kind of your fault.
Okay, have fun. Bye.
Oh, you're leaving?
Yeah.
You just came to say hello?
Yeah.
How dare you disrespect Cassie like that? I know, she's our beautiful girl. Yes.
Oh, sorry, ma'am.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah. I'm frightened of her.
You're scared of Brie crackers?
And you.
And me.
Ow!
I didn't say anything.
Ow, stop!
Why are you framing me like this?
I'm just kidding. She does not deserve to go to jail.
They can see that I'm literally actively drawing right now. Why are you? Go away, go away, get out of here.
You know
He's
what they say about
pushing
blinking for
his
help?
face onto my face.
No. I'm trying to blink for help.
I know, but then it just shows as
Oh,
me
I got a
blinking.
cramp.
That's karma.
Oh, I got a cramp. A second cramp. Oh my gosh, I was stretching out the first cramp and I got a second cramp.
I think you're just old. He's scared of women. True.
I got an inner thigh cramp.
Uh-huh.
And then I was stretching it out, and the arch of my foot cramp.
Oh my gosh.
So now
Are you okay? He's like,
I'm stretching like
he's
crazy.
straddling over the stairs. Yeah, he's in like a kung fu pose right now. You look like you're teabagging the stairs.
Yeah, you don't have.
Kai is hella loud. Yeah, you're so loud.
What the heck? Who said that?
Me.
Who said that?
Just
It
kidding.
Beast? He's
Oops, I
scared
just-
of women.
Man, you're distracting me. I put all this on the wrong side.
I am scared of women, to be honest. Oh, sorry.
We were just talking about getting canceled.
Not getting canceled? Like.
Yeah, all women are gonna be like, man, that Kai Harmony.
That's crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was wondering why it was so warm. Yeah. I've gone and told everyone in here that they should go back to streaming because Vanilla Mochi said he was considering streaming today, but then he didn't. And then we brought up Thankfully Cheese streaming also. And we also, who else? We said Vietby should stream, but he said he would get canceled. So you should stream too. You guys should have like one big comeback stream. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. What's up?
Do you want to stream Orbitals on the Switch? It's one of those two-player games that I'm going to buy. We're going to play like 2 sessions of and quit.
I'd be down. There's also that fish game that I showed you.
Oh!
I'd be down to stream that.
Was fire!
Yeah? What was it called again?
It's like just something, whatever, like just fish or whatever.
Something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember. Like something simple.
Really? Would you stream it?
You fucking simpleton!
Wait, would you stream it?
Huh? Heck no, you're streaming it.
Why can't we both stream it?
I'm not streaming. No co-streams allowed.
But I miss streaming with you, even though we only did it once.
I'm not starting it up. It's too much work.
But you want me to stream it?
Yeah, sure, because you want to.
When?
Whenever you tell me to.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Friday? Sure.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
Really?
I mean, I'm hanging out with your parents Saturday morning, and then it's at around noon.
Kai and I are gonna stream tomorrow?
Daddy.
Oh.
That's a man's man. I don't know about that one, actually. I disagree about that one.
Man, I was so excited about streaming with you, and then you had to make it weird.
Yeah, sure.
Really?
I mean, I'll play. I'm not gonna do any streaming.
But I'll stream?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yay!
I'm not doing my mom either.
That's okay.
I'm just gonna be a.
You don't have to.
I'm just gonna be a spiritual voice.
A spiritual voice?
Yeah.
That's what Discord reactives are for.
Type shit. Can't wait for Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Oh, for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm actually quite excited
I'm
too.
excited. I like his music. It's like listening to K-pop, but in a language I understand a little bit more. No, still not at all, but
yeah, but a little bit more. Marginally. Are you hungry?
No.
Uh.
Do you want me to make? I'll make something.
No, you don't have to.
No.
Don't-
My job. Sorry.
Don't make dinner until you're hungry too. It doesn't make
I
sense.
almost fell. Oh my goodness.
Although you did say you would make dinner if I got lunch, and I did get lunch. So
Exactly. That's why I'm going to make dinner.
really?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh, she-ball.
Huh?
I've got an ARAM Mayhem game scheduled with my cousin
Right now?
in
Oh, okay. You know, yeah.
Let's go! Ooh, it's cold down here.
That's not my fault.
Oh
That's my husband. That's my husband. It kind of reminds me of that's my purse. That's my purse. That's my husband. Do I like this? Maybe just leave it like this. Should I?
Sam.
Huh? What?
We need to buy the extra TV stat because the Olympics started, so we gotta have Olympics on one side, Super Bowl on the other.
Oh, did that start?
I guess so. I guess curling was today.
Oh, we have well, yeah, my dad has whatchamacallit. Yeah, Peacock. Oh, I do want to watch the Olympics. We can't afford a TV right now. What the heck? Right, Cassie? We can't afford a TV right now. Oh yeah, I wasn't sure if... Should I make this orange? Like, should I stick with the whole, like, the inside color of the fruit? Yeah, let's do that. Maybe a little bit on the pink side. Why is this always dim while I'm trying to adjust the colors? Whatever, I think that's close enough. Kai's door is open, can you hear him? I know everyone said they missed his outburst. Is he audible? Is that about the same size? Yeah. Cute. Wow, I'm excited. 2 non-art streams in 1 week? You heard it here first. We're gonna play a game tomorrow. Haven't done that in a long time. I feel like whenever we plan stuff like that though, like, and actually schedule specific streams, something comes up. But we'll just hope for the best. I don't normally like Happy Synthesizer, but I don't know, this version of it is fun. I think I've just been in a very acoustics mood recently, which is very rare for me. I will admit this is taking longer than I expected. Because there's still the little pear, and then we have the background still. I know I said we weren't gonna end until like everything was done. We'll see. We'll see. Combine these. Come on. I don't know if I like the apple stem overlapping with the peach foot because they're the same color, or they're very similar, so it kind of looks a little funky. Oh, but it's also in the front. Maybe it's okay. Or I could just move all of this over a tad bit. Or maybe I'll move the peach. Where's the peach? Okay, these layers. Scoosh this up a little bit. But I kind of... There's the apple and the strawberry. I mean, I could just move the apple. Okay, apple and strawberry. That's okay. Hang on. Maybe right there. Yeah. No, it's... I don't want these two lines to be too, like, tangent with each other, but there's, like, weird gaps if I... Maybe right here. Yeah, I can live with that. Here, I'm gonna duplicate that. And then I'm also gonna duplicate this just so that I have backups. Okay. So I kind of want to blur some of these. I don't know if I should do this at the very end when I have the background too. Something is on. This is on. And this is on. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can make this look decent. I'll keep the backup ones. Because I feel like it's a little hard to tell, because I'm probably going to draw the background and also blur that. Pear might also get blurred. I don't know if the peach should. Because it's very close to the same like depth as Lily. So I don't know. Well, let's draw this pear first. Hopefully it should be easy peasy, and then we can do all these fruit thingies. Maybe a smaller brush size. Got a sleepy pear. just... Maybe I'll just draw the whole thing, just in case I do end up moving things around. I don't think I will. Yeah, I changed my mind. Oh, it's starting to lag a little bit. Hope it's not dying. Oh, I didn't even realize we were on an ad break. Well, I'll take this moment to stretch for a sec too. And also, actually, I do want to check my battery on my iPad. Let me hide that. Oh, that's good. Granted, it's charging really slowly, but it is charging. Okay, so it should be good. Let me just fix this pear shape. It is looking a little lumpy. Let me try this again. Ads are wrapping up. Are we back? Did we survive? Did we survive ads? Give me a second too. I think I have an alarm set. I should probably, maybe I should have taken that break to get Cassie's food. I just didn't realize ads were running. Maybe I should make that a sound thing. Like before ads come in, just a little sound alert. I'm gonna fix this. The leaf behind this time. I feel like all the other ones that I've drawn on this have had the leaf in front. Not that it really matters, but like I'm just in the back of my head aware of it. Man, my pencil really does feel kind of laggy right now. Like it feels low power mode laggy. Apple Pencil is charged. Because I did realize earlier when I went to grab it, because I was working on YouTube thumbnails in bed last night before like I went to sleep, and like I didn't notice it during the night, but when I went to grab my iPad from the bedroom after work, my Apple Pencil was on the bed. So I don't know if it was like on the bed all night and I slept on it and didn't realize, but if that is the case, then it means that this didn't charge. And it doesn't always show up when 68. I mean, that's not the worst. I feel like I've definitely run it lower. I'm not sure why it's this laggy. Like, well, that's an eraser. Okay, that was fine. It's just like now and then. Oh, hello. Okay. Yeah, it's fine now. Weird. I don't know. It's okay. Let's get the face on before I color it, actually. Little sleepy pear. Or I wonder if I should go all out and do the drool and everything. That's kind of cute. What would make a pear drool? Every time I redraw it, I draw it like slightly bigger. That's not bad. I'm gonna move this down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. I'll draw the little Z's too, before I forget. One lazy panda, thanks for the daily doodle. Yeah, I do have a little daily doodle redeem for those who don't know. It doesn't do much except for count how many times you've redeemed it, basically. But some people like to use it as a stream counter. Other people just do it for fun, and it gives you a random little doodle thing. Drew a silly face. I'm drawing a silly face too. It's a silly sleepy face. Yeah, I find those fun. I think yeah, a lot of creators that I follow have that redeem, and like they just customize it to like something for their community. Oh, thank you for that. Oh, my mix it up is offset, which I think I noticed earlier, but thank you for the hydrate. I have water right here. Yeah, when that works properly, it is supposed to land on my head. Actually, let me see if I can play that again. Let me realign it properly. Action groups, where did I haven't touched this in a while. Play. Close. Let's see. Mix it up. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to move. There's invisible things moving around. Okay, move it down a little bit. And then let's test this one more time. Donk. Close. It's a little bit this way now. I'm just mass like dunking myself with water. That barely moved. Right here. This feels like where it started. Hold on. There we go. Here, I'll move it down a tad bit. Bonk. There we go. Alright. Anyways, thank you for the hydrate redeem. I will now drink my water. Nice. You guys get to watch me troubleshoot all this stuff. I'm glad it's actually showing though. The first couple of streams after we moved, like happened to be when Mix It Up went through all these updates, and so like none of the stuff was displaying. But everything's working now. Okay, let's group all of these guys together. Actually, I might even, we'll just really quickly make this white. Or no, maybe I do like it like that. Maybe I'll keep it like that. I'll probably recolor it so it's not black, but yeah, not too bad. Okay, the pear is like light green. Somewhere in this area. Maybe a little more on the yellow side. That's pear colored. Apparently. We'll just shade things as we go. It's just this one thing, so it should be fine. Easy peasy, go quickly. Probably finish this pair and then go get Cassie's food. I think that'll be a good time to take a break, grab a snack if you need to, maybe get some more water. Cassie's chilling. Her butt's actually right up against the microphone, like the base of the microphone. It's really cute. I'll just put the foot and the stem on the same layer. I think that works for me. Oh, I missed a spot. I think. Yeah. What color is the leaf of a pear? I've been making all of these pretty much the same color. I feel like it's safe to just keep doing that. I don't think it matters. What the heck? Oh, I see. It's giving Chikorita. That's the starter that Kai picked for Legends ZA. He got the he did the what? He pre-ordered and he got the plushie. And he was hoping that Cassie would really like the plushie, which she did for a little bit. I have some videos of her like licking it and stuff and cleaning it. But after that she kind of lost interest. It's cute for a little bit though. Ooh, this should be the... I keep forgetting I'm trying to make the mouths the insides of the fruit colors. Usually when you get the little drool thing, you put a little thing of white, kind of like the reflection of the drool. Something that no one is going to notice anyways, but I'm going to do because I want to. This one Neo, I think, might be one of my favorite Prosecco anniversary songs, because I feel like this one you could really hear the improvement in like the singing, which I know the voice actors kind of did intentionally. Was like, oh, at the beginning of the game, you know, you are like good, but like there's still room to grow. Like especially Akina, like her, she voices Kohane, and I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a fan of her singing in like the early game songs, but I listened to her YouTube covers a lot, and I actually really like them. And so Neo was the first one where I was like, okay, I'm starting to like her vocals in the game a lot more. That's just my opinion though. Don't send a witch hunt for me for not having the same VA preferences. I was streaming Prosecco yesterday and kind of talking about some of the story stuff. And, you know, just kind of sharing my opinions on it. But then sometimes, like, when I do that anywhere else, it's like people will be like, oh, your opinion's wrong, but then they'll also be like, I don't know, I haven't read any of the stories, and I'm like, then how am I wrong? Like, I actually read the content. You know the meme where people take, like, I think it's the back of, like, a Pokemon game or whatever, like, the box, where it says, like, oh, basic reading comprehension is required to fully enjoy this game. I feel like that sometimes, not just with this, but, like, with, like, a lot of things. A lot of people on the internet. Can't believe we live in an age when you can get paid to rage bait. You pay for a blue check mark on Twitter, and you just rage bait people. I'm not sure if I am feeling the mouth color. Let's see. Oh, could make it more yellowish. Oh, not a bad idea. Maybe the blush should also be like a yellowish color. Is that like a thing to like make blush the same like color as the inside of a mouth? I feel like there's all sorts of like weird little hacks and stuff like that, or like tips and tricks. I thought I heard Kai for a second. I feel like he's like hiding around the corner. No, I probably went downstairs. But I'm also a bit alert because Cassie also sat up. Oh yeah, he went downstairs. Okay, let me finish shading this. Hi, baby. I wonder if Kai is getting her food. I feel like probably not. I'll get her food in a bit. I used to have a BRB screen set up, but I don't think I do anymore. Maybe I'll use, because I was debating like maybe I will just pause and come back later if we do step out to eat dinner. But I don't know if I should just make it a new stream at that point. Ooh, don't like that color. downstairs. Just make this that same green, and then do that. I'm broken. Oh, there we go. I'm unbroken. As the kids say, slay. I'll always remember that as like what the flower girls told me the day of the wedding. They kept walking into the room where I was getting my makeup done, which I'm not gonna lie, I think it was stressing the makeup artist out a little bit. And they kept coming in and be like, "Oh wow, you look very slay today. You look very slay today." They were just, you know, memeing. They're Gen Alpha memers. It's crazy how much they're on the internet. Like I forget that they're like honestly not that old. Like I think they're a little bit young to be exposed to the amount of like meme culture that they are. But yeah, they're like one of them, she's 8, turning 9 now. Yeah, she's turning 9 in a few months. And her favorite thing to do is to put her hands up and be like, "Absolute cinema." And she does a whole voice with it too. She's like, "Absolute cinema." I always want that to be blue. Blue. I just love blue. I might slide this up a tad bit. I don't want it to be too like in line with the table. Something like that. It doesn't seem like the best place for it. Maybe here. I am thinking maybe I'll blur that a little too. I'll lighten this a bit. Maybe this too, actually. Okay. Forgot about these. I knew it. Okay. Finally hitting that layer limit. I'm surprised I didn't hit it earlier, honestly. Just a tiny little blur. Like honestly, still not sure if I want to blur the peach. Well, anyways, promise is a promise. I am gonna take a quick break, maybe check on Kai, and also make sure Cassie gets her food. I will be back in a little bit. Should I put a timer up? Maybe I will take like a more formal break. Here, put a timer. Be right back in. Here, I'll put it here. This fits nicely. We'll do a 10-minute break. I feel like I've gone a while, haven't really gotten up much, so. Alright, I'm gonna step out for a second, make sure Cassie gets her food, chill for a bit. Yeah, be right back. technically back a little bit early, but I was just kind of looking at this and I'm just sitting here looking. I'm thinking maybe I will blur the pear a little bit more than it is right now. My phone's starting to... Here, let me readjust myself in my sheet. Yeah, I realized my phone was dying, so I switched the charger from my iPad to my phone. I know I have another charger somewhere, but such is the nature of having just moved. Everything is missing. You find the things that you need when you don't, or you find things that you were missing when you don't need them, but when you do need them, you find something completely different. This playlist is 2 hours and 40 minutes long, and we've only streamed for 2.5 hours so far, but somehow I feel like we've cycled through some of these songs already. I could be wrong. I've also been listening to this playlist like all day, so maybe that's why I think that. Oh, hi Cassie. I didn't realize you came up here. She came up and is sitting here at my feet, but like with her back to me, like she's facing towards where Kai is. Hi baby, here, do you wanna come up? You wanna come up? I mean, you were sleeping here the whole time, so. What's wrong? Did you get kicked out of the kitchen for eating all the plastic? I went down to get her food and she was trying to eat the plastic waste that was on the counter. In, you know, classic cat form nature. Come here. Yeah, you can sit up here. Good girl. Just back in her spot. Man, I would love to set up a cat cam. That's the next goal for my stream setup. It's like right here where the BRB is, instead of all this, we just have a little camera on Cassie. Oh, my baby. I have more space on my desk now that we've moved, but I also feel like there's also less space because now that there is space, I put a little cushion here for Cassie, so she takes up about 1/4 of my desk. Maybe not 1/4, maybe 1/4. Maybe like 1/5 of my desk. I don't know, she takes up a decent corner of this. Anyways, I am gonna blur the pear a little bit, and I think I'll blur the peach a bit too. Ooh, too much. So maybe something like that. I don't want it to be more blurry than the apple though. Slight difference. And then where? This. These. Dun, 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 just slightly. Yeah, I think that's good. Just so that there's more focus on Lilly and splits, because I feel like that's the main thing, is I want this to be the focus. Okay, let's draw some background stuff now. And put it all the way in the back, as backgrounds tend to be. Ooh, I can show off this brush. This was one of the first brushes I made, if I can find it. Back when I was playing with custom Procreate brushes. These are available for free on my Ko-fi, hint hint. Okay, that's very uniform. I think that's a good size for these beads. I think I want them pretty close together. Dun, 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 dun. Konton Boogie. I was playing this yesterday, and there's a moment where I was like, oh, this isn't so bad so far, and then I instantly started dying. Classic move, I guess. I knew it was coming though. I knew there was a part of the song in the game that like really messes me up, and I knew that was coming. So now that I've gotten down here, I'm thinking maybe I should have used a bigger one. Yeah, screw it. Let's do it again. Let's redo it with a slightly bigger. What the heck is that shape? Maybe I should actually, I'll draw the fruits first and then I'll do the beads. I think that'll give me a better idea of how big I want them. These can be simple. Honestly, might even just put everything on the same layer. Man, this felt so much easier than when I was struggling with the strawberry earlier. Oops. Just for next time I accidentally grab the eraser, I'm probably going to change this to that, because then it'll be more noticeable if I accidentally erase something. This was funny when the song got added to the to Prosecco, because the music video was like very, very energetic. So everyone kept putting like Shiho and Kanade especially into the music video. That was a fun week on the internet. Yeah, it feels like just yesterday we were sketching these on stream. I think it was actually only a week ago, now that I think about it. Maybe a little more than a week ago, like last Wednesday or something, but it feels like a long time ago. Okay, no, I just said it felt like yesterday, which it does, but also when I like actually think back to that stream itself, it feels like it was a while ago. Just contradicted myself in like the same couple sentences. The sketch looks great. The line art less so. It's probably okay. Should I like go like this? No. Alright, kitty cat. Honestly, she's a little picky with her food, so I went to get her food today, or just now. And it wasn't the fish that she absolutely loves. So she looked at it and decided, nope, no interest. Which is funny because this one, like, she'll normally at least go up to it and like smell it, maybe pick at it. But no, this time she didn't even come up to it. Like, she saw it. She was up on the counter right over her food station, like her food bowl, and then she looked down at it when I put it down. I was like, you know, the usual, Cassie, it's dinner time. And she was like, no, it's not. She usually eats it eventually, don't get me wrong, but if it's not her favorite, she's like, I will wait it out. That was the other thing actually that Kai and I were talking about, was like, there's like a whole thing about like cats eating, like preferring to eat food when it's warm because it's like warm prey, like they don't eat it if it's cold. We give Cassie warm food and she waits till it gets cold to eat it a lot of times. She's a weird one for sure. No doubt about it. I don't think she would survive in the wild. We had 2 strays at our old apartment. And so we would see them now and then, and sometimes like give them some snacks or food or something. And then we come back to Cassie and we're like, man, you don't know how good you have it. Those strays out there are like fighting for their lives. And you're all cozy inside. I make a pillow fort for her during the workday sometimes. I feel like a boomer parent. You don't know how good you have it. You are so lucky. I say boomer parent, but I feel like that's like any parent really. And to an extent, understandable. It's hard to teach kids gratitude. Okay, I'm down here. I don't know if it was intentional, but I made them kind of smaller. I'll just make tape a little bit. Wow, that 1 pixel's definitely gonna be noticed. I'll erase these even though I'm probably just gonna cover it up with the colors anyways. difference in shades of red that no one's gonna notice, but I'm gonna do anyways. There's a lot of good covers of this song, I think. Yeah. But you will notice. Yeah, exactly. It's like when there's like a teeny tiny little pixel off, and I'm like, I'm gonna know it's there, so must be fixed. I'll make this a little pinker. I'm like, how much can I get done before Kai is done with dinner? That is the question. Yeah, I'll just merge that. Yeah, depending on how far I get before I eat, I'm like, is it worth it to take a break and then come back to it and keep streaming, or should I just end stream? Because I guess if I finish this, there's one other thing that I started sketching out the other day that I thought would be fun. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how far I get. We'll just make all the greens the same. Might not be this exact shade, maybe it will be. I think that just saves a lot of headache. Probably make it a bit darker. Or maybe I'll make it lighter, I don't know. The watermelon's throwing me off because I did that so light. I'm thinking making the green darker and then also changing the color of the watermelon a bit. Watermelons. That's better. What do we do about this green? It doesn't feel quite right. Yeah, that works. Okay. Now these beady boys. Just for now, I'll throw in an arbitrary color. I don't know what compelled me to do it like that, but that was kind of fun. And it makes it feel a lot faster. Granted, a little bit sloppy, but yeah, let's do it. Let's just do all of them like that. Easy peasy. I still think of Beat Saber when I hear this because I think the first time I heard this was actually when Kai was playing Beat Saber at a friend's house pretty early on when we were dating. I know this song is much older. We actually watched a video not too long, like very recently actually, about like the history of this song and like historic context and stuff like that, and like why it blew up and whatever. It was interesting, but at the same time I can't remember much from that video. Fancy techniques. More like one of those smarter not harder, like just kind of easy peasy, easier than outlining every single one. Oh my gosh, another version of it came up right after. I'm not complaining, I like this song. Yeah, this song is wildly popular, so there were a lot of covers of it. I think Kai just asked Alexa to put on some Bad Bunny. Gotta prepare for the Super Bowl. Can't wait for him to sing all the songs in perfect Spanish, of course. Yep, of course. He's gonna show us how fluent he is in Spanish. There was a point when he was streaming where I think Sheikah would kind of pop in, or maybe this was Vanilla Mochi. Both of them had their Spanish moments, I think, because Sheikah speaks Spanish, and yeah, we would kind of just throw out Spanish. Oh, you know what it was? Vanilla Mochi had a Spanish-speaking viewer, and so now and then he would have to get thrown into Spanish mode. Good times. I don't even know if... because I know this isn't very straight, which is fine, but that's okay. We won't go too crazy on this. Just a little bit of a reflection on all of them. Hold on. Here, I'll use white and then we can fill it with something else if we change our mind. That is very bright. Yeah, we'll definitely change that, but use this for now. I guess I could... actually... okay, it's so small. No one's gonna see that. I'll keep it as white. Who am I kidding? Is this Matryoshka? Oh no, it's Mother Goose. Unknown Mother Goose. That's what it is. I'm okay with these ones looking a little flatter. This was an early song in the game. This might be the song they use in the tutorial of the game, actually, now that I think about it. Boo! Hi, Junior, how are you? Also, welcome back, Takumi Ao. I don't know why I say it like that. There's just something kind of fun about it. Ad jail. Oh, sorry about the ad. Oh, wait. Are you guys out of ads now? You guys might be. I think so. I was so focused on, like, the cherry. I'm doing good. You in chat, and hello. Well, thanks for the daily doodle. Wow, that's 2 engineering plan drawings today. I can't remember who drew the other one. But yeah, we're chilling. Been going for longer than I expected for having only taken 1 break. Also, while we were on that break, I realized that Viet Beast didn't only redeem hydrate, he also redeemed break time. So I was like, oh, I missed that earlier. Which is another reason why I'm like, yeah, I need to set up like sound alerts for like all of these redeems. Nice. Yeah, I feel like the daily doodle's kind of like just a fun little randomizer slash stream check-in if you want to use it as such. Not everyone does. I've seen other streamers use it, so I was like, yeah, I think it's kind of neat. I think it's fun. I think in Arisa's another VTuber I watched. She does a lot of art stuff, and I think last week I got to my 69th check-in, and she was like, haha, funny number. Guys, to draw a card. Actually, Sammy, Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic? Kai's been getting me into, or trying to get me into Magic recently. I have never played Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't watch it much either, actually. I obviously was aware of it and kind of saw it now and then, but I was never really into Yu-Gi-Oh! Personally. Yeah, I will say I'm not super great at Magic either. I'm definitely on the news side when it comes to Magic, but I guess in that case, I say Magic. How about you? What is your card game of choice, I guess? How about Pokemon? Is Pokemon an option? My brother used to collect a lot of Pokemon cards, but he was also really young, so he had he had a few instances where he had what looked like fancy cards. I don't know if they were actually really valuable cards, but they looked really valuable, and he left them in his pant pockets from taking them to school and whatever, as kids do, and it just went through the washer and dryer. I think we found some recently, and I showed Kai. He was like, oh my gosh. I was just asking for what deck to draw from. But, oh, okay, I see. Magic, yeah. We'll choose Magic. That is super unfortunate. Yeah, I agree. But also, with how young he was, I don't think he even really fully understood. He was probably upset about it at the time. I don't really remember. Um, but I don't think he fully understood the magnitude of like, or like the loss of value, I guess. He is 19 now, which is crazy because like, I don't know, having younger siblings is weird sometimes, or at least young enough where like you remember them as like babies. It's so weird because I'm like, man, I was changing your diaper yesterday. What happened? Yeah, this playlist has totally cycled through now. Oh, wait, I guess we're just past the 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I guess that makes sense. Yeah, it was like we definitely heard Keto and me earlier. I'm telling you, the full version of this song is quite a banger if you get past the culture of it from the game, everyone overplaying it. I may just throw in a reflection thing here too, or a highlight here too. It's 9 o'clock already. When did that happen? Oh my gosh. They probably weren't worth much back then anyways, yeah. Maybe if he kept them in good condition, they'd be worth something now, but who knows? I'm sure he has them somewhere. Just the tattered up cards. I'm gonna... Oh, I guess that's the layer maximum. Okay, I'll merge these. Cut and paste. Drew a rousing refrain. 3 generic, 2 red, adds a red mana until end of turn for each card in opponent's hand and exiles with 3 time counters. Also has suspend 3 for a generic and a red. Oh, wow. Honestly, I don't get that card either. It sounds... I feel like even while I'm playing, I sit there and like stare at what the card does for so long before I like fully understand it. And even then, saying I fully understand any of the cards is kind of generous. Like I was playing with Kai and Vanilla and I think Kai's cousin. And I was like, I'm playing with this deck that Kai built for me, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't really understand what some of them do. There's just so much like terminology and stuff. It's fun, but it's a lot of brain power. was like, do I want to bother with highlights on this? But I think I will. I think I will. Just a little bit though. Nothing crazy. They have a lot of words. Yeah, exactly. I should probably. Oh, I missed some stuff. There's too much words in, too many words in Magic. Brain can't. Yeah. Honestly, I'm trying my best to get into it because Kai really wants me to get into it. And I do kind of enjoy it, but I agree, it's a lot of words and a lot of reading and understanding. I think it's something that needs a lot of practice, but it's the kind of thing where I'm like, do I want to put all that time into practicing it? But I mean, if Kai's gonna play and stuff anyways, I'm like, worth it to at least try, like legitimately put effort into trying to like it. Because maybe I will like it, I don't know. I also play Yu-Gi-Oh! And got a deck that's a lot more recent than what I usually play, both IRL and Master Duel. They have a lot of words. I have heard, I feel like I've like casually put on streams of people playing Master Duel too, and I'm like, I don't understand what's happening, but things get flashy sometimes, and I'm like, I think that's a big thing. So it's probably fine. I remembered all of this because I am getting to the point where I'm lacking in layers. I need to be stingy with them now. All of that. Beautiful. Am I even gonna like how this turns out in the end? Like, hope so. Low key. Oh, that's too light.
Sam, ready?
Oh yeah, sure. Give me a minute. I'll be done in a sec. Okay. I think I'll take a break. I think I have enough where if I take a break and then come back to it, I'll have enough to keep things interesting. Like, what do you call it? Art-wise. But yeah, I'll probably step out and eat some dinner. Should I end stream and just start a new one later if I come back? Or should I just leave it on? I might just leave it on. I've done that before where I just take a dinner break mid-stream. I could use my ending screen as a thing. No, I should probably end. I feel like I need to... Yeah, let's just stop there. It's getting late. I feel like once I'm done, it's gonna be like almost bedtime anyways. Yeah, I'll end stream there for today. We did a lot. We didn't completely finish, but we got like all this stuff, which I think was the most daunting part. Enjoy dinner? Thank you. Have a nice din. Thanks. Let's see, should we raid someone today? Who's streaming today? A lot of people were streaming earlier. Oh, False is live again. Another artist. What are you up to right now? Let me make sure. I just started. Also just started. This person's playing Animal Crossing, but they're also a very loud, high energy streamer. Oh, I did hear about this game. Have you guys heard of it's called My Voice Zoo, and you basically have a zoo with like a whole bunch of animals, and you record your own voice to make the sounds that the animals make on in your zoo. Let's raid this person. I think, yeah, let's raid this person. We're gonna raid Windy Kip. I can't remember if they're also an artist. I think I first came across her when she was playing a rhythm game. Yeah, let's raid Windy Kip today. Let me get this set up. In the meantime, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate the company. We had a lot of people stop by today, which I was kind of surprised about. Honestly, I was surprised about yesterday a little bit too, playing Prosecca and getting like, I had a lot of new people stop by yesterday. So yeah, let's raid Windy Kip. I'll get this figured out, sent over. Let's copy some raid messages. Raid message if you're not subbed, and raid message if you are. Yeah, have a good night. Everyone take care. I'm gonna go get dinner. See you next time. Oh, probably tomorrow if Kai and I play that fish game. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow probably. Yeah, good night.